Am I afraid? Sometimes it can be terrifying, at least for a little while. But then I remember these people, these brave heroes. I have the privilege to stand here amongst giants, and each of these individuals followed in the footsteps of the one that came before them. Now you might say, that's not enough, but it's something. It's a start, story by story, brick by brick, one by one. I'm just one man, one person, and they have infinite power. But I'm not alone. I'm amongst friends, and I can do something. And if I can do something, I should do it. And if I should do it by the grace of God, I will do it. We have a First Amendment in this country. Every one of you have the power to be journalists. You have the right to expose them. Follow their example. Blow the whistle. Follow your conscience. Blow the whistle on your supervisors. Follow the example of this brave person inside the FBI who showed malfeasance in the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
There's a number of very troubling things that are happening within the FBI. Project Veritas appears to be a victim of political undertakings. We don't see a lot of investigations into news organizations. It's truly an incredible amount of power if used wrong. I don't have a problem with people who believe that they're doing the right thing. I have a problem with people who are doing the wrong thing and they know it.
Take your phones out and turn the flashlight on your phone right now. We're gonna make something magical happen. We're gonna send a message to the powerful people in the world that we're not alone, that we can expose them. They will not intimidate us. They will not make us afraid. I want to introduce you to the most bravest person I've ever met. Someone who came to us from within the FBI to expose malfeasance and wrongdoing. Everyone, get on your feet and say hello to Kyle from the FBI.
Thank you, James. I first swore to protect and defend our founding document in 2008. I was 26 years old. I've done that at least 3 more times. And that oath has become something integral to my being. The oath has compelled me to expose wrong, which spelled the end to a job that many people dream of, that of an FBI special agent. I disclosed abuse of counterterrorism resources to investigate parents who spoke out at school board meetings. I exposed the FBI using our most patriotic symbols to identify militia violent extremists, which Project Veritas published in August. I've exposed the FBI's election crimes cheat sheet prior to this year's midterm elections, and even sexual misconduct at the highest ranks of the FBI's management. And because of this, my family has struggled. I was suspended without pay in June, and some people will see that as a waste. They'll see a career that was lost, thrown away. And some of you may ask, what's the point? Because nothing ever changes. But you can't believe that. You mustn't. This event is being put on by Turning Point USA. And we haven't crossed that tipping point where we can no longer reclaim our country. The turning point, that's the change, where we turn towards the future that we want to live in, that all of you want to live in, and that my wife and I want to see our children grow up in. But that only happens. It only happens when we protect our most precious God-given rights to assemble, like we are right here, and to speak as you hear me without any fear of government censorship, and to a press corps that's dedicated to exposing wrong without the fear of government agents kicking in their doors. A friend of mine always says you've got 2 choices. You can prepare or you can repair. And if you want our country to turn back towards God and family and our Constitution, then prepare yourselves to stand up when your moment comes, and it will. Prepare yourself so that the American Constitution and your personal decision to defend it is part of your being too. Action will always beat reaction, every time. And none of you know when it's going to be your time to stand up, so you have to prepare, like it's a speech, or like it's a sport, or a fight. Prepare yourself so when your moment comes, you're not found flat-footed and wishing that you'd done something else, you had another chance. Prepare right now. Prepare yourselves so that when you're called into action, you can be brave and you can do the right something. Thank you so much.
Pour ceux qui veulent soutenir notre travail, les liens sont en description.
Vous n'avez pas entendu parler du Facteur?
Des nouvelles du Facteur.